welcome back to Vintage Vanity, and today's hair tutorial is this. It is a look based on Reese Witherspoon's character Marlena in Water for Elephants. And I have to thank jponder924 for suggesting it in the YouTube comments. I love getting suggestions from you guys, so that's always fun. So Water for Elephants. I loved this book. Absolutely loved the book. I mean, it just ripped the heart out of you and made you, every time you saw an older person sitting down, it made you look at them and think, what was their life like? Because you never know, right? You don't know. You don't know what somebody's life was, you know, before they came 80 or 90 years old. The movie, I did stylistically love the movie as well. I don't want to sound like one of those book snobs, but the book was so much better. I just think there's some things that even the best actors have a hard time in carrying emotion or intent in a movie. So if you haven't seen the movie or you haven't read the book and you are a book person, I do suggest reading the book. But if you want to see the fabulous style as well, you would not be amiss to watch the movie. So enough of this talk. You want to know how I did this, right? And this deep wave here, you're probably thinking, oh, that's a finger wave. I have such a hard time with finger waves. No. It wasn't. It was not finger waves. This is elevated pin curls. What? Did I just blow your mind? No? Some of you knew that? Okay. Just pretend like I did, okay? So let's get started with the hair tutorial. Our hair has been set as an overnight wet set, and for products when it was wet I used Aveda's Conflixer, which is a liquid gel. It's for fine and medium hair, and this, I am in love with this product. It really helps control frizziness in your curls. It helps you get a smoother look out of it in the beginning without having to work so hard with pomade. Yes, so I'm gonna run off and marry you. I love you. I love you. And I also used my Proclaim setting lotion. I used this to get more longevity into my curls. How's everything rolled up? Well, up top here we have elevated pin curls, and we have them here as well, even though they look really smushed. These pin curls are rolled under, these are rolled up, and these are rolled under. And again, those are all elevated. And then this is a row of flat pin curls, just rolled in the same direction, in whatever direction is easier for you. Go ahead and roll it that way. And these are rolled as elevated, under, and over. In the back, we've gone ahead and cheated with a bunch of foam rollers, all going under in 3 rows and starting right about here. So we get a lot of curl in that hair. Everything's out, and we're going to resist the urge to run our fingers through it or shake it up. And then we are going to concentrate on brushing out the top. Brush it through until it's nice and smooth. And once it's smooth, you're going to lay it down. You're going to end up with this big old perf on the side of your head. Now, see how it's already starting that wave? That's what we're going to work on right now, is really defining the wave in the hair there. So I'm going to comb it towards the side. And as we can see, that wave is coming into play right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my alligator clip and I'm going to place it right in the middle of that wave. I'm going to do it from the opposite side as well. If you have them, if you don't have them, it's okay, but if you have a wave clip, see where the height on this wave is for us? Go ahead and clamp that wave clip just right on the very peak of it. And I'm just going to continue to brush down the hair. And then what we're going to do is, once we get that smooth, we can see the peak, the height of our wave there as well. So I'm going to take my alligator clips, place them right at the bottom of that peak, and do that on the other side as well. And again, if you have a wave clip, go right to the very top of that peak and clip in the wave clip. Now at this point, actually, once you get your clips in, I actually recommend going and doing your makeup and doing anything else you do to get ready in the morning, because the longer you can leave these in, the more defined you're going to make those wave sections. So again, taking that section that you have those two elevated pin curls in, we're just going to brush through until it's nice and smooth. And then we're just going to work on finding that wave. Placing in our alligator clips, and if you have them, a wave clip right up at the peak. Alright, so now while these are sitting in, I'm going to work to define the curls down here, because down here there's no wave, it's just a mass of curls. So we're going to take a little bit of that paste, warm it up in our hands, and just start to work it through the curls here. Make sure they look very separated. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. A little bit of the paste, a little paste. Okay, that looks good for now. Pull out your clips. Now I'm going to take that paste and run it right on top of my wave. Now if you feel like you pull out the wave by pulling on it, go ahead, put your finger in where that dip in the wave is and kind of push it down and push it up towards your part more. And that will help kind of bring that wave formation back. And go ahead and pinch those peaks as well, that will help. Now I'm just going to take my hairspray really quick and just spray it right over that wave. And then on this side, we're going to release the clips as well. Now you won't have as defined a wave on this side as you do on this side, because we just did the 2 rows. Again, paste right through there. Just going to pull on those curls to move them down. And again, finger in the shallow part of the wave and then just pushing it up and pinching the peak of the wave a little bit. There we go. You want to make sure that everything doesn't clump into one curl. So if you see that kind of starting to happen, don't comb it, just kind of break up the curl with your fingers, and that will give you a piecier, full body look. Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and spray it. Okay, if we're going to be riding on top of elephants, we need to have some pasa, right? So I'm going to add a little, I call it my flapper headband. Come to the circus, see me ride an elephant. No? That is our Reese Witherspoon inspired hair tutorial from her look as Marlena in Water for Elephants. Honestly, I love this look. You know, call me crazy, but one of the things I love about Marlena's hair in this movie is that I think it really defines her character. You have this very sculpted wave at the top, which is almost rigid and structured, and that's how she presents herself to the outside world, like all put together, all structured, everything is in place, right? And then the just massive crazy curls that goes on underneath it really, to me, shows that inner side of her that allows her to do things like ride on elephants and run off with Jacob. And I know I'm probably reading way too much into it, but that's why I love so much about her hair, is it's got that duality of being really structured with the deep wave in top and then just wild and crazy beyond that. And so it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed this hair tutorial. I had a lot of fun doing it. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys. So in the comment section below, let me know. I mean, have you read the book? Do you prefer the book over the movie? And if you just saw the movie, how did you like the movie? Huh? So let's talk about that and the hair. Let's into the book, hair movie, hair. And as always, a quick and easy way to let me know that you like what's going on here on A Vintage Vanity is to click the thumbs right down there. And if you haven't already done so and you want to know when new videos are up, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We post new videos every Wednesdays and Sundays, and sometimes other days as well. If you don't want to miss a minute, easiest way is to subscribe, and that'll let you know when new videos have been posted. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!